What's good, fam? It's Mr. Kelly with Good to the Hood, talking about anything and everything that impacts the culture. And today, crazy, Dave Chapelle just got attacked on stage a few hours ago, which is nuts, right? Like, is this an assault on comedians now that we got going on?
Was that Will Smith?
But the 48-year-old Dave Chapelle, who, by the way, in my view, is the greatest comedian of all time. Of all time. But anyway, he was attacked on stage. He was rushed. He was at the Los Angeles Hollywood Bowl. It was a Hollywood Bowl performance for Netflix. And Netflix has a joke fest that they do, right? And so the comedian was rushed by a man on stage. He had a weapon. Now, there's some reports saying it was a knife, some are saying it was a gun, some are saying it was a fake gun. So that's going to be coming out. Dave Chapelle, of course, as many of you know, has come under a lot of scrutiny for always for his stand-up. But his most recent one was called The Closer, which was on Netflix, which was good. I felt it was really good. Like, a lot of people gave him a lot of crap for that stand-up with the trans community and that kind of thing, but they didn't really watch it, because if you watched that stand-up, he explains himself and just his opinions. He's not real. Anyway, so that's that. But anyway, he got rushed on stage by this guy. He later on came out and still finished the performance. He came out with Chris Rock and said something to the effect of, "Was that Will Smith?" making light of the whole situation. And also showing that him and Chris Rock are friends, and Chris Rock was there. I don't know if Chris Rock performed at that festival or what. And he also made another joke and says, it was a trans man, right? So doubling down on his freedom of speech, and that he's just making jokes, and he's making jokes about that particular community, no different than the way he makes jokes about any other community. And also, I'm trying to find some video, other video other than what I'm just showing now. There were some fans that also came on the stage, fans and or security, that were stomping the guy and attacked the guy that rushed Dave Chapelle. So in that regard, hey, kudos for them. More's going to be coming out on this story on who this guy is, but like, seriously, if this is the situation, this is where it's going with comedians, it's going to be a hot summer, because a lot of these guys ain't gonna let up. Corey Holcomb ain't gonna let up. Chris Rock, he's probably in the middle of a lawsuit. They're gonna be making some moves, so probably not gonna do anything. Dave Chapelle, I don't know. I hope this doesn't make Dave Chapelle go into hiding, right? When he had that whole deal with Comedy Central before, you know, that's when he went to Africa and turned down the $50 million and all of that. Which Dave has a lot to say as far as who he is and his integrity, and like, it's not about the money. Like, he's the guy, because he thought something wasn't correct within his career, how he was being treated and so on and so forth. He walked away from $50 million. And he says stuff like that in his stand-up, as far as, if you're really about it, don't just talk. Your actions need to follow up with it. And so even after he got attacked, he's still making jokes. Even after he got attacked, he still comes out with Chris Rock, makes light of the situation. So anyway, that's that. Dave Chapelle was attacked on stage not too long ago. But we'll see what else comes up of this. I'll see what else I can dig up. But until next time, this is Mr. Kelly with Good to the Hood. Peace.